will come to order at 6:09 p.m. Members of the public may view and listen to the meeting live online through the city's website and noted on the agenda. Tonight's invocation will go ahead and be given by yours truly, myself, Diana, and the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll go ahead and leave that as well. So we'll go ahead and get started with the invocation. Lord, thank you for allowing everyone present to meet again and to meet again to discuss every matter with open minds and enable us to unite our differences and uphold the rights of others. May our decisions bring truthfulness and blessings for the future and for the betterment of the community. Amen. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance, if I can please ask if we can please stand. Commission Secretary, if you can please call the roll call of members of the Senior Citizen Commission.
Commissioner Stephanie Perez,
Present.
Commissioner Tiffany Quintero Maldonado. For the record, Tiffany Quintero Maldonado absent. Commissioner Diana Rivera,
Present.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez Flores,
Present.
thank you.
Thank you. Now moving on to public participation for agenda items. Public participation is now open for items listed on the Senior Citizen Commission agenda. Commission Secretary, can you please announce instructions for public participation, if any?
For the record, we have no public comments.
Thank you, Commission Secretary. If there's no objection by the members of our Senior Citizen Commission, I will go ahead and close out public participation for the agenda items. We will now move over to the consent calendar, and this is for the approval of the minutes of the June 8th, 2022 Senior Citizen Commission meeting. For the record, all returning and newly appointed commissioners were provided a link to the recording of this June 8th, 2022 commission meeting to ensure their participation or proper participation in the consent calendar. If anybody would like to motion at this time to approve the minutes.
I motion. I second that motion.
Thank you very much. So we did receive a motion by Commissioner Stephanie Perez and a second by Commissioner Diana Rivera. Commission Secretary, can you please conduct a roll call vote?
Commissioner Stephanie Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Tiffany Quintero Maldonado absent. Commissioner Diana Rivera,
Yes.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez,
Sí.
thank you.
Thank you all very much. We will now move forward to this discussion item. So that will be discussion item number 2, which is the reorganization and selection of chairperson and vice chairperson. So at this time, we do ask that we will be accepting nominations and voting for a chairperson and vice chairperson of the Senior Citizen Commission. Do we have any motions?
Sí.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez, what is your motion? Thank you. We do have a motion from Commissioner Sanchez to have Commissioner Diana Rivera as chairperson. Is there a nomination for a vice chairperson?
I also, motion for chairperson for Diana Rivera.
Thank you for that. So we do have a motion from Commissioner Perez and Sanchez to have Commissioner Diana Rivera as chairperson. Do we have a nomination for a vice chairperson?
Yes. I would like to nominate Tiffany Quintero, or I'm sorry, Stephanie Perez.
Thank you very much. So at this moment, we do have a motion to nominate Diana Rivera as the chairperson, and we have a motion to nominate Stephanie Perez as vice chairperson. Commission Secretary, can you conduct a roll call vote on this? If there's no objections from the remainder of our commissioners?
Chairperson Diana Rivera,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Stephanie Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez Flores.
Sí.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So we do have our new Chairperson Rivera and Vice Chair Perez. Congratulations. And would you like for me to continue the remainder of the meeting?
Please, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. We will now move over to discussion item number 3, which is a Recreation and Community Services Department update, which I would be providing. So a few updates on our departments. Our senior soccer, we did go ahead. The 60 and over senior soccer division is back after 3 years of absence due to COVID-19 pandemic. This 12-week league began in January 2022. However, as mentioned, COVID did go ahead and affect this programming, but it did resume on Wednesday, April 5th. Our league consists of 7 teams that are competing every Wednesday at Bell Garden Sports Center between 6:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. So if anybody's interested in taking a look at those games, those are really fun. But with weather permitting, the regular season will end on June 21st, followed by playoffs starting on June 28th and championship on July 5th. We also do have youth baseball program, currently has 122 registered participants for this upcoming season. Evaluations were hosted on April 3rd at Veterans Park, along with the meet and greet for coaches and parents, which took place on April 4th and 5th. Registration is currently closed, but participants can still contact Ford Park if they are interested in joining the wait list. You can go ahead and contact Ford Park Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This program is available for youth ages 8 through 13 years old, or if you have a youth who is 14 years old, but they must be currently in 8th grade in order for them to register for the wait list. And community gardens, our Recreation Community Services Department began renewing licenses again for the community garden plot holders beginning in March of 2023. The response from our gardeners has been wonderful. So far, we have over 50 plot holders who have came to renew their contracts, which is great to hear. Contracts can be renewed over at John Anson Ford Park, and we're excited to continue our partnership with all of our plot holders and continue to build a flourishing community garden there as well. Next, we have team basketball registration that is now open until or through April 20th. This is open for boys and girls ages 14 to 17 years old, or if they are 18, however, they must be in 12th grade. All registration can take place at John Anson Ford Park, or if you visit the bellgardens.org website, there is also an opportunity for you all to register online as well. Next, moving over to our family food programs. So on a monthly basis, the Community Family Service Center is hosting a family food program, which is typically hosted every 3rd Saturday of each month. We are very happy to report that out of the 500 items that we do distribute, over 90% of these items are being distributed to our Bell Gardens families. So we're very pleased to highlight that our residents are being served through the programs that do distribute out boxes of non-perishable food items. We also give out fruits or vegetables, protein, diapers, and menstrual products as they are available to us. As we all know, due to COVID, food security has been a struggle for many and continues to affect many members of our community. So we're very happy and very pleased to announce that, this program is really targeting our Bell Gardens residents. Our next distribution will take place on Saturday, May 20th, 2023 at Bell Gardens Veterans Park at 10 a.m. and it's open to the public. No information is requested or needed in order for you to participate in this event. It is on a first come, first served basis. Next, the Community Family Service Center has partnered with the Downey Federal Credit Union to provide informational workshops on various topics. This upcoming workshop will take place on Saturday, April 15th at 10:30 a.m. at Bell Gardens Veterans Park and will focus on the car buying process. So we really encourage all individuals who'd like to learn more about the car buying process, financing options, to please join us. This Saturday, this workshop is completely free. It's really just to build financial literacy and help our community strengthen and educate themselves on processes that I think most of us tend to go through. All workshops, as mentioned, are free. And the great news is that anybody who attends our workshops as well is entered to win a raffle. So there's always a great incentive with that as well. Next, our STAR program. So STAR is our special time for adaptive recreation for individuals with different disabilities. We're very happy to announce that we'll be having our next STAR program meeting this Friday, April 14th at Veterans Park at 4 p.m. It will be an Easter-inspired meeting, which is going to include a variety of engaging activities, games, crafts, music, and egg hunt for all of our participants. Anybody that is interested can contact the Community Family Service Center if they are interested in obtaining more information about the program, or once again, they can just go ahead and join us on this Friday, the 14th at 4 p.m. at Veterans Park to join us for this event. And lastly, we do have our spring day camp that is currently taking place. It did go ahead and start this Monday, April 10th and runs through Friday the 14th. So all this week that our children are in spring break, it takes place from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bell Gardens Veterans Park. Participants are enjoying a variety of STEAM activities, outdoor games, competitions, and they did have some excursions planned. I do know today they went to the California Science Center and the kids are just having a complete blast there with our staff and with our team. The spring camp is separated into two different age groups, which is our youth camp for 6 to 11 years old and our volunteer camp for 12 to 15-year-old. I'm happy to answer any questions. This concludes my report on the Recreation Community Services Department. If any commissioner has any questions for me. There are no questions. We can facilitate a motion to receive and file this report.
I motion that.
Thank you, Vice Chair Perez. We do have a motion by Vice Chair Perez. Do I have a second?
Segundo la moción.
Thank you very much. I do have a second by Commissioner Sanchez. Commissioner Secretary, can you please conduct a roll call vote, please?
Chairperson Diana Rivera,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Stephanie Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez Flores.
Sí.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We will now move over to discussion item number 4 on our agenda, which is our senior update. So go ahead and get started with that. So currently through our department or through our city, I should say, we do have 2 senior centers that are fully open. So we do have our Clara Street Senior Center that is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we also open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. We also have our secondary senior center, which is located at Veterans Park, which is the Veterans Park Senior Center, which is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So both centers are currently active, offering fun and innovative programming. So if anybody is interested in attending, it's open to any seniors that are 55 years or over. We do have a new senior coordinator on board. Her name is Edith Lopez. She is a longtime employee of the City of Bell Gardens, but she just began her role at the senior centers just late last year. She's very dedicated and very eager to continue programming and build on that and bring and expand, different sorts of activities and programs at both centers. So she's somebody that you can always contact if there's any questions about any of our activities. Next, we'll go ahead and talk about congregate meal program. So the Clara Senior Center is currently offering the congregate meal program provided by HSA, the Human Services Association. The meal program is hosted Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, where seniors that are ages 60 and over can receive a free, nutritious, and really delicious hot meal. Lunch reservation is required. All seniors that are interested in participating in this program can call HSA directly, or you can always contact or attend the senior center, and one of our staff members can assist you through that. We previously were having a grab and go meal program on Wednesdays, where the seniors, instead of actually sitting down at our facility and having a hot meal, they would just be able to go pick up a frozen meal, grab it, go home, and just warm it up. However, we decided to go ahead and just do hot meal program throughout the entire week, considering that all of our seniors were extremely interested in that. So we're very happy to announce that. Then I would like to offer a little bit of a recap of our March programming as well. On March 8th, we hosted an International Women's Day where all participating women were pampered with free manicures and free facials provided by International Beauty Academy. So as the women were being pampered, there were different activities that were hosted that were promoting women empowerment, which was really fantastic to see. The program ended with our senior coordinators conducting a really beautiful and really motivating, self-empowering speech and activity where the women were asked to embrace themselves in their own hug and shout affirmations such as "I am worthy," "I am loved," "I am strong." It was a very beautiful, very powerful event that we had. So we do know our ladies really enjoyed that. Then on March 17th, we had our St. Patrick's Day celebration event where our seniors enjoyed a fun morning where they tested their luck with some competitive games while listening to traditional Irish music, which was really fun. They also enjoyed a beautiful outdoor green themed lunch. So it was, some sandwiches, green punch. It was a lot of fun. And they even got their own little mug that they got to take home with them as a reminder of the event. And our spring boutique. So after months of collecting clothing donations from the community, our department is happy to report that the spring boutique at the Clara Senior Center was a huge success. That was hosted on March 23rd, where staff was able to transform the center into like a really beautiful boutique full of clothing racks with new or lightly used clothing that was able to be donated to our seniors completely free. It was a really fun event that consisted of, shirts, bottoms, hats, scarves, jewelry, a variety of different options for our seniors. So each senior got to go home with a minimum of 4 items, which was very nice and very welcoming by all of our seniors as well. And that's something that we tend to do typically in the spring to freshen up everybody's wardrobe as well. Then I'd like to move on to upcoming events. So we do have our Earth Day celebration that's going to be taking place on Thursday, April 20th at the Clara Senior Center at 1 p.m. Our seniors are going to have an opportunity to enjoy an afternoon celebrating the earth by planting their own little flower and decorating their own flower pot that they will get to take home. So we invite any senior 55 years of age or older to join us for this free event. We also will be hosting our popular and highly requested Swing into Spring dinner dance. So our seniors that register for this event will have a very fun evening full of delicious food and live music. Once again, the Swing into Spring dinner dance to welcome the spring. And this is a very highly popular and requested event. Our dinner dances are always full of fun. We can't keep up with the seniors and all of the fun and dancing that they do. But this will be hosted on the Thursday, April 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Veterans Park Senior Center. Anybody who's interested in attending this event can contact the Senior Center to register for this, since it is limited capacity. And lastly, we have our Cinco de Mayo celebration, which will take place. We actually have two, one at the Clara Senior Center that will take place on Thursday, May 4th at 11:30 a.m. And our second one that will take place at the Veterans Park Senior Center on Friday, May 5th at 10:30 a.m. They both will be a little different from one another, but nonetheless, we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo and we'll have delicious food, aguas frescas, tacos, for everybody to enjoy. So once again, this event is completely free. So anybody that's interested, we always welcome you to join us. And as always, our commissioners are always invited to attend all of these events. That way you are able to interact with our seniors and take a look at what programming our city is offering. I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has any questions for me. And this concludes my portion of the senior update. If there are no questions, we can facilitate a motion to receive and file this report.
Motion that.
Segundo la moción.
Thank you. We do have a motion by Vice Chair Perez and a second by Commissioner Sanchez. Commission Secretary, can you please conduct a roll call vote?
Chairperson Diana Rivera,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Stephanie Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Ana Maria Sanchez Flores.
Sí.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for the record, Commissioner Quintero is present at 6:32 p.m. We will now move over to the public participation on non-agenda items. For items that are not listed on the agenda, public participation is now open. Commission Secretary, can you please announce the instructions for public participation, if any?
For the record, we have no public comments.
Thank you very much, Commission Secretary. If there's no objections from any members of our Senior Citizen Commission, I will close the public participation for non-agenda items. Then lastly, we'll go ahead and move on to our Senior Citizen Commission member comments. If any of our commissioners have any comments for us, we invite you now to please share.
Tengo uno. Muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ana María y estoy cordialmente invitando a mis compañeras comisionadas a asistir a los eventos de los seniors para que los conozcamos más de cerca, para que participemos con ellos y los seniors nos sentimos bien contentos cuando alguien nos visita.
I want to start with thanking everyone here tonight. I'm actually excited for all these events. I'm excited for myself to participate as well, and I just want to encourage everyone to participate as well at these events. And that's all.
Hello, I would also like to say that I'm very excited to be here. It's my first time being part of a commission, and I look forward to attending the events and participating and meeting some of our community senior members since I've lived here my whole life. So I truly would look forward to that. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I know I came really super late, so I didn't get a chance to meet everyone, but this is my second term. And I do remember Ana Maria Sanchez. We served last year together on this commission. Happy to be back. I had a schedule conflict, and so I know I missed the whole entire meeting, but I'm very excited to be back again, and even more excited that we're back in person, and a lot of our events seem interesting now that we're done with remote. Well, mostly, I mean, I know COVID is still around, but hopefully we can be back to in-person services. Thank you.
Thank you. We're all really excited also to have, this commission up and running again and to have everybody join us for the event. So we look forward to that. If there's no objection by the members, I can now, or if there's no further comments, I can now adjourn the Senior Citizen Commission meeting, if that's okay with everybody. Okay, perfect. So we'll now adjourn the Senior Citizen Commission meeting at 6:36 p.m. Thank you very much and have a wonderful night.